Welcome back, everyone. I'm really happy you're here with us today. I'm Sophie, and I'm sitting here with Leo, as always. Hi, Leo.
Hi, Sophie. Hi, everyone. It feels nice to be back again. I have my coffee, it's warm, and I feel calm today.
Same here. I love these quiet moments before we start talking. Today's topic feels very close to my heart. We're talking about city life and quiet life. Big cities, small towns, noise, silence, all of it.
Yeah, this topic always makes me think. I've lived in both, and honestly, my feelings change all the time. Some days I miss the city so much. Other days, I just want silence.
I know exactly what you mean. I remember when I first moved to the city, I felt excited, alive, like everything was possible. But now, sometimes, I dream about slow mornings and empty streets.
That feeling is so real. The city gives you energy, but it also takes energy. And a quiet life feels safe, but sometimes it feels too slow. What about you? When did you start thinking about this?
For me, it started during a very busy year. I was tired all the time. One day, I visited a small town and I felt something change inside me. And you?
For me, it was the opposite. I grew up in a quiet place, and when I moved to the city, my world became bigger. It was exciting and scary at the same time.
Today, we want to talk about these feelings honestly. No right or wrong, just real life.
If you're listening and this topic feels familiar, you're not alone.
And before we continue, if you enjoy these calm conversations, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us and means a lot.
Thank you for being here. Let's talk. After I moved to the city, I remember the first night very clearly. I couldn't sleep. There were cars outside, people talking, sirens far away. At first, it felt exciting, like I was in a movie. But after a few weeks, the noise didn't feel exciting anymore. It felt heavy. I had the same experience. When I moved, I thought, wow, this place never sleeps. I loved that idea. I loved walking outside late at night and seeing lights everywhere. But after some time, I started to feel tired in a deep way, not just sleepy. Tired inside.
Yes, tired inside is the right way to say it. In the city, there is always something happening, always somewhere to go, something to do, and somehow you feel like you should be part of it all.
Exactly. Even when you're at home, you feel pressure. You see people online going out, doing things, living fast lives, and you think, am I doing enough?
That question follows you everywhere in the city. Am I working enough? Am I social enough? Am I successful enough? It's loud, not just outside, but inside your head too.
That inner noise is something I didn't expect. I thought noise was just cars and people, but it's also thoughts that don't stop. Plans, worries, comparisons.
I remember one evening I was on the bus, stuck in traffic. Everyone looked tired. No one was talking. I suddenly missed silence so much. I missed hearing birds or nothing at all.
That happens to me too. Sometimes I close my eyes and imagine a quiet morning. No alarms, no traffic, just soft light coming through the window.
When I visit quiet places now, the silence feels strange at first, almost uncomfortable. But after a day or two, my body feels different. My shoulders relax. I breathe slower.
It's interesting how our bodies remember calm, even if we forget it in daily life.
Yes, but at the same time, when I stay too long in a quiet place, I start to miss the city again. I miss cafes, bookstores, seeing different faces every day.
I feel that too. Quiet life can feel lonely sometimes. In the city, even if you're alone, you're never really alone. There are people everywhere.
That's true. In a quiet town, if you're sad, the silence can feel very loud. There's nowhere to hide from your thoughts.
Wow, that's such a strong sentence. And it's true. In the city, you can distract yourself easily. Movies, shops, friends, noise. In a quiet life, you sit with yourself more.
And that can be scary, but maybe also important.
I think so. I think both lives show us different parts of ourselves. The city shows us our dreams and fears. Quiet life shows us our true feelings.
Sometimes I wonder if the problem is not the place, but how we live there. You can live a quiet life in the city, in small ways, and you can feel busy even in a small town.
That's such a good point. I know people in villages who are always rushing, always stressed, and I know people in cities who protect their peace very carefully.
Still, the environment affects us. When I wake up to traffic, my day feels different than when I wake up to silence.
Same here. Mornings decide a lot. In the city, mornings feel like a race from the first minute.
And maybe that's why so many people dream about leaving the city, even if they never do.
Or they dream about the city, even when they leave it.
Maybe we're always dreaming about what we don't have.
Yeah, maybe the real question is not which life is better, but which life do I need right now?
Oh, I love that question because our needs change. When I was younger, I needed the city. I needed movement and chances.
And now?
Now I need balance. Some noise, some silence, some people, some space.
That sounds very honest. I feel like I'm slowly learning the same thing. I think balance is something we all talk about, but it's hard to really live it. When I was younger, I thought choosing one life meant leaving the other forever. Like, if I choose the city, that's it. Or if I choose a quiet life, I disappear from the world.
I used to think that too. It felt like a big decision, almost scary, as if one choice would decide my whole future. But life doesn't really work like that.
No, it doesn't. Still, the pressure feels real, especially when people around you have strong opinions. Some friends say, "Why would you leave the city? Everything is here." Others say, "The city will destroy your peace."
Yes, everyone talks like they know the best answer for you, but they're really talking about themselves, not you.
Exactly. I remember when I told my family I wanted to move to the city. They were worried. They said it was too fast, too dangerous, too stressful.
And how did that make you feel?
Confused. Guilty even. Like I was choosing something wrong. But inside, I felt curious. I wanted to see more, to test myself.
That curiosity is important. I think we often ignore it because fear is louder.
Fear is very loud in both lives, actually. In the city, you fear falling behind. In a quiet life, you fear missing out.
Missing out is a big one. When I moved away from the city for a while, I kept checking my phone. I saw friends meeting, events, new places. I felt like life was happening without me.
I know that feeling so well. It hurts in a quiet, slow way. You start asking yourself, am I still interesting? Am I still part of things?
Yes. And then after some time, something else happens. You start noticing small things, the sky, the way light changes during the day, your own thoughts.
That's when the quiet life starts to show its beauty. But it takes time. At first, silence feels empty. Later, it feels full.
That's such a good way to say it. Silence can feel empty or full, depending on how we listen to it.
In the city, it's the opposite. At first, everything feels full. Then sometimes it starts to feel empty.
Wow, that's very true. So much noise, so many people, but sometimes you feel very alone.
I felt lonely in crowded places more than once. Sitting in a busy cafe, surrounded by voices, but feeling invisible.
That kind of loneliness is heavy. In a quiet place, loneliness feels different. It's more honest, maybe.
More honest, but also harder to escape.
Yes, in the city, you can run away from loneliness. In a quiet life, you sit next to it.
And maybe that's why some people don't like quiet life. It asks you to face yourself.
Face your thoughts, your fears, your dreams you pushed away.
I remember one weekend in a small village. No plans, no internet for hours. At first, I felt bored. Then I felt uncomfortable. Then I started thinking about my life in a deeper way.
That sounds intense.
It was, but also important. I realized how tired I was, not just from work, but from always proving something.
Proving is exhausting. In the city, it feels like everyone is proving something all the time.
Yes, proving success, happiness, confidence, even rest becomes something to show.
That's such a strange thing. Rest should be private, but in the city, even rest feels like a performance.
And when you choose a quieter life, some people think you gave up.
That's one of the hardest parts. People say, "Oh, you moved there? Why?" Like you did something wrong.
But maybe choosing calm is not giving up. Maybe it's choosing yourself.
I really believe that, but it takes courage, especially in a world that values speed and noise.
Courage looks quiet sometimes. It doesn't always look big or loud.
That sentence feels important. Courage looks quiet sometimes.
I learned that slowly. I thought courage meant pushing forward, doing more, going faster. Now I think courage can also mean stopping.
Stopping and listening.
Yes, listening to your body, your heart, your needs.
When I started listening more, I noticed something. I didn't hate the city. I just hated how I lived there.
That's such a powerful realization.
I was always rushing, saying yes to everything, afraid to miss something. The city wasn't the problem. My relationship with it was.
That gives hope. It means we can change small things without changing everything.
Exactly. We don't always need a big move. Sometimes we need small borders, quiet mornings, walks without phones, saying no.
Saying no is very hard in the city.
It is. But saying no is how you create quiet inside noise.
I like that idea. Quiet inside noise.
Because maybe the real quiet life is not about where you live, but how you live.
That feels very true and also very challenging.
Growth usually is.
Yeah, and growth doesn't always feel good. Sometimes it feels lonely before it feels peaceful.
That's an important thing to remember. Peace often comes after discomfort.
Just like the silence we talked about earlier.
Yes, at first, silence scares us. Then it teaches us.
I think many people listening might be at that uncomfortable stage, not sure where they belong.
And that's okay. Not knowing is part of the journey.
You don't have to decide everything now.
You really don't. Not knowing can feel heavy. I remember nights when I asked myself the same question again and again. Where do I belong? City or quiet life? Fast or slow? and I felt like I was failing because I didn't have a clear answer.
I've been there too. We grew up thinking adults always know what they want, but then you become an adult and you realize you're still searching.
And maybe that search never really ends. It just changes shape.
That thought used to scare me. Now it feels a bit comforting. It means it's okay to change.
Yes, we are not trees. We can move. We can try different lives.
I'd like that. We are not trees, but sometimes we act like we must stay in one place forever.
Because stability feels safe, and there is nothing wrong with wanting safety.
Not at all, especially after hard times. When life hits you, sometimes all you want is quiet.
I felt that after a very stressful year. The city felt too sharp. Every sound was too much. I just wanted softness.
Softness is such a good word. Quiet life feels softer to me too.
Softer mornings, softer conversations. Even time feels softer.
In the city, time feels like it's always running away.
Yes, like you're always late, even when you're on time.
That constant feeling of being late creates stress you don't always notice.
Until you leave it, then you realize how tight your body was.
I remember my first week away from the city. I slept so much. My body finally relaxed.
That's your body saying thank you.
Probably, but after a while, another feeling came. Restlessness.
Missing movement?
Yes, missing energy, missing people. I started to feel small, like my world became smaller.
That's a real fear. Quiet life can feel limiting, especially if your dreams are big.
Exactly. I worried that if I stayed too long, I would stop dreaming.
Did that actually happen?
No, but my dreams changed. They became more personal, less about showing something to the world.
That sounds like growth.
It felt like loss at first. I missed wanting big things.
But maybe you started wanting the right things for you.
I think so. The city teaches you to want more. Quiet life teaches you to want enough.
Wow, that sentence is very powerful.
It came from a lot of thinking and some uncomfortable silence.
Silence does that. It brings truth to the surface.
Sometimes truth is simple, but not easy.
Like admitting you're tired or that you don't want to run anymore.
Or admitting that you still want the city, but in a healthier way.
That's something I'm learning now. I don't want to escape the city. I want to live in it differently.
What does that look like for you?
Slower mornings, even if the city is fast. Choosing fewer plans. More time alone without guilt.
Guilt is a big part of this.
Yes, guilt for resting, guilt for saying no, guilt for choosing calm.
I think many people listening feel that guilt too.
And I want to say something to them. You don't need permission to choose what helps you breathe.
That's a beautiful way to say it.
Thank you. It took me a long time to believe it myself.
Belief grows slowly, like trust.
Yes, trusting yourself is hard when the world is loud.
That's why quiet moments are so important, even small ones.
A walk, a cup of tea, sitting without music for a few minutes.
Those moments remind you who you are.
And who you are not.
You are not your speed. You are not your noise.
You are not your city.
Or your silence.
You are more than your place.
That feels like something people need to hear.
I think so too, because many people blame the place when they are unhappy.
Sometimes the place matters, but sometimes the real work is inside.
And inside work takes time and patience.
And kindness toward yourself.
Especially kindness and joy.
I wish someone told me earlier that it's okay to change your mind.
Me too. That choosing a different life is not failure.
It's listening.
And listening is brave.
Very brave.
I hope listeners can feel that today, that whatever they're choosing or not choosing is okay.
You don't have to have all the answers.
You just have to be honest with yourself.
And gentle. Being gentle with yourself is something we rarely learn, especially in the city. Everything pushes you to be strong, fast, and ready all the time.
Yes, and when you slow down, it can feel like you're doing something wrong.
I remember sitting in my apartment one evening, doing nothing. No work, no plans. And instead of enjoying it, I felt anxious.
Because you felt like you should be doing something else.
Exactly. The city teaches you that empty time is wasted time.
Quiet life teaches you that empty time can be healing.
But it takes practice to believe that.
It does. At first, rest feels uncomfortable because we are not used to it.
We are used to noise filling every space.
And when noise stops, thoughts get louder.
That's when many people run back to the city or back to busy life.
Or they fill their quiet life with constant activity.
Yes, quiet place, busy mind.
That shows how much we avoid stillness.
Because stillness asks questions.
Questions like, am I happy? Or what do I really want?
And those questions don't have quick answers.
No, and that's okay.
I think we need to normalize not knowing, not rushing to decide.
Life is not a race between city and quiet life.
It's a conversation between them.
That's a beautiful way to put it.
Sometimes the city speaks louder. Sometimes silence speaks clearer.
And we can listen to both at different times in our lives.
I like that idea. It removes the pressure to choose forever.
Forever is a long time.
Too long for one version of ourselves.
We change with age, with experiences, with pain, with love.
And our environment should change with us.
When I accepted that, I felt lighter.
Me too. I stopped asking, where should I live? And started asking, how do I want to feel?
That question changes everything.
It does, because feelings guide better than labels.
Calm, safe, inspired, connected.
Those feelings can exist in many places.
Yes, sometimes in the city, sometimes in a quiet town, sometimes inside yourself.
Inside yourself is the hardest place to reach.
But also the most important.
I think that's the real quiet life. Inner quiet.
Inner quiet that you carry with you.
So even if the city is loud, you have a calm place inside.
That takes time to build.
And practice.
And forgiveness when you fail.
Because some days the noise wins.
And that's human.
Very human.
I hope people listening don't feel pressure to make big changes after this.
Yes, this is not about quitting your job or moving tomorrow.
It's about noticing.
Noticing how places make you feel.
And noticing what you need right now.
Needs change, and that's okay.
If you love the city, love it fully.
If you need quiet, honor that.
And if you're somewhere in between, that's okay too.
Most of us are.
Life is rarely one thing.
It's usually a mix.
A mix of noise and silence.
Movement and rest.
Connection and solitude.
And learning when to choose each one.
That learning never really ends.
But it gets kinder over time.
I like to believe that.
Me too.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts today, Leo.
Thank you, Sophie. These conversations always help me understand myself better.
And thank you to everyone listening. Wherever you are, city or quiet place, I hope you find a moment of calm today.
A small moment is enough.
Yes, just one deep breath.
And the reminder that you're allowed to live at your own pace.
Always.